Some dogs don't just stay close to you, they show it in very specific ways that most people completely overlook. And these small behaviors are actually some of the deepest compliments your dog can give you. Most people think love in dogs is obvious and easy to recognize, but the strongest signs are often quiet and easy to miss. These are not dramatic actions or big emotional displays. They are small behaviors that happen in everyday moments. And once you start noticing them, they change how you understand your dog completely, because they reveal how your dog sees you. Dogs don't express appreciation the way humans do. They express it through behavior, positioning, and response. So instead of looking for obvious affection, you have to look at patterns. That is where the real meaning appears. Some of these behaviors are subtle. Others are so normal that people never question them. But all of them share one thing. They only appear when your dog sees you as more than just part of their environment. This is not about routine or habit. It is about recognition and connection. And once you understand these signs, you start seeing your dog differently. Not just as a pet, but as something more aware. Because these behaviors are not random. They are consistent signals that reflect how your dog relates to you. Some dogs show many of these signs. Others show only a few, but they still carry meaning. The key is not how many you see. It is whether you recognize them when they happen. Because most people overlook them completely. And that's where the insight begins. So here are 10 of the deepest compliments your dog can give you. The first compliment is when your dog looks at you before doing anything. That moment means you are their reference point. They are not just reacting to the environment. They are checking with you before they decide. The second compliment is when your dog follows you without hesitation. This shows they trust your movement and direction. They are not just staying close, they are staying aligned with you. The third compliment is when your dog relaxes fully in your presence. They let their guard down without needing to stay alert. That level of calm means they feel completely safe with you. The fourth compliment is when your dog chooses to sit or lie near you without being asked. They are not seeking attention, just connection. That choice reflects how they value being close to you. The fifth compliment is when your dog responds to your energy naturally. They adjust without needing commands. This shows they are tuned into you in a deeper way. The sixth compliment is when your dog checks on you briefly and then moves away. They don't stay, but they make sure everything is as expected. That behavior shows awareness, not dependency. The seventh compliment is when your dog reacts quickly to small changes in your behavior. Even subtle shifts get their attention. This means they are constantly observing you. The eighth compliment is when your dog stays close in unfamiliar situations. Instead of exploring freely, they stay connected to you. That reflects trust in you as their stable point. The ninth compliment is when your dog mirrors your energy without being told. Calm becomes calm. Tension becomes alertness. This is alignment, not training. The 10th compliment is when your dog chooses you even when they don't have to. No commands, no rewards, just preference. And that is one of the clearest signs of how they see you. What makes these behaviors powerful is not how obvious they are. It is how consistent they become over time. Dogs repeat what feels reliable. And when they repeat these behaviors, it reflects how they experience you. Most people miss these signs because they expect something more dramatic. But dogs don't communicate that way. They communicate through patterns that build slowly. This is why understanding these behaviors changes everything. You begin to notice things you never saw before. And once you see them, your dog's behavior starts to make more sense. Because your dog is not just reacting to you, they are responding to how they understand you. And that understanding is built through small moments like these. So what looks simple on the surface is actually meaningful underneath. And those meanings shape your connection over time. Because the way your dog sees you is not based on one moment. It is built through many small ones. What makes these behaviors powerful is not how obvious they are at first. It is how consistently they appear once you begin to notice them. Dogs don't repeat behaviors without a reason. When something feels reliable to them, they return to it again and again. And when these behaviors repeat, they are reflecting how your dog experiences you over time. Not in one moment, but across many. Most people miss these signs because they expect something more obvious or emotional, but dogs don't communicate in dramatic ways. They communicate through patterns that build slowly and quietly, and those patterns carry more meaning than single actions. This is why understanding these behaviors changes how you see your dog. You begin to notice things that were always there. And once you start noticing them, the behavior stops feeling random. It becomes structured and consistent. Because your dog is not just reacting to you in isolated moments, they are responding to how they understand you overall. That understanding is built through repetition. Small actions that become meaningful over time. And when those actions remain consistent, your dog's behavior reflects that clearly. This is also why some dogs feel more connected than others. It is not about intensity, but consistency. A dog that experiences clear patterns begins to trust them, and that trust shapes every interaction that follows. Which means these compliments are not one-time behaviors. They are part of an ongoing process. A process where your dog is constantly confirming what you mean to them. And once you recognize that, the way you see your dog changes completely.